Hi there, everybody. So today I want to talk with you about Zelda. Yes, the game, and not the wife of the Great Gatsby guy. I'm starting here because, well, I'm hoping it helps get your attention. But more importantly, I watched my wife absolutely crush the game in early COVID days, and it genuinely changed our approach at IYF to developing our digital development roadmap. Okay. Stick with me here. I promise if you do that I'll share some gems with you that you can develop within your own organizations. When I started at the International Youth Foundation, the organization already had some fantastic capes, digital assets, and a digital strategy. But we did not have a roadmap. In other words, we didn't have a defined answer to where we were going and how to get there. As our director of digital development, my bosses tasked me with developing a roadmap. We approached it like most of you might, with lots of global staff consultations, so many brainstorming sessions, and a healthy dose of benchmarking. After all of that, we were still a little stuck. Stuck because a roadmap is actually the wrong metaphor. And that's where Zelda comes back in. For those who are less familiar, Zelda is an open world game. Like in real life, this means you aren't obligated to follow a single prescriptive path, but can instead explore and take a unique journey of growth and success that works for you. Notably, that's the same thing IYF wants from our country office teams. We believe in locally led development, so a roadmap from the HQ digital development team dictating everyone must go from point A to point B, that just isn't going to fly. Zelda also has a skills-based progression system, which is a fancy way of saying that you progress through the game by acquiring skills, armor, weapons, etc. that you draw upon when needed. And that's where it really clicked for me. In our world, the international development sector, I believe HQ staff should exist to unleash the potential of our project teams, bringing together expertise from across the organization, making the staff's lives easier, and amplifying the impact of their work. With that lens, we reframed our roadmap question. It's not, what's the prescribed path from A to B? It's actually, what skills and tools belong in our team's toolbox, and how do we make them readily available? With this new framing, we threw out the traditional roadmap image that looks like this. Instead, we developed this. My colleagues are true heroes to me, so let's put them right at the center, which we did. Instead of armor and weapons, my colleagues require digital skills, adaptable platforms, and digital assets that they can easily deploy or adapt. With this paradigm in place, we are ready to fill in the gaps. Here, for example, are a few other pretty slides that take this a step further. Here's one that charts progression for those most prioritized digital skills. Here's one that looks at our global digital offerings over time. And here's an even longer wish list developed by our technical advisors so that we have intervention ideas in our back pocket whenever funding opportunities pop up. We tagged and prioritized all of this against our core areas of work. That way, whenever we consider a new project dealing with X or Y, we can look back at this list to match funding opportunities with organizational aspirations. Pretty cool, huh? Well, we think so. If you agree and want to repurpose these templates, please be our guest. They are available for download on our digital development page, available with this handy-dandy QR code. If you find them useful, please do shoot us an email. We'd love to compare notes. Okay, we are getting close on time, so let me wrap up with those gems that I promised. First of all, be prepared to revisit your roadmap at least twice a year, and set that expectation with colleagues. We work in tech. It's never boring, but things do change. A lot. Secondly, engage your young professionals. You'll of course be in the loop with your BD team and executive management, but young professionals are the heartbeat of our organizations. They always have great ideas and often understand the organization's needs better than anyone else. Thirdly, seize the opportunity to expand minds. Your colleagues may not live and breathe digital development every day. They don't attend delightful, impeccably run conferences like GDDF. So after you have asked your open-ended questions, go ahead and throw a bunch of ideas their way to see what gets people pumped. You might just be surprised. Finally, don't forget to check the QR code and enjoy our templates. Well, that's it, folks. Thanks for your attention, and happy GDDF 2023.